Eleanor Roosevelt was a leading figure of the 20th century and one of the most important figures in the history of women's rights. She was a diplomat, humanitarian, and advocate for women, and she used her position of influence to help advance the cause of women's rights and equality. Roosevelt was born in 1884 into a wealthy and prominent family, but she faced her own challenges, including the loss of both her parents at a young age and a difficult marriage to President Franklin D. Roosevelt. Despite these challenges, Roosevelt emerged as a powerful voice for women's rights and social justice. As First Lady, Roosevelt used her platform to champion the causes she cared about, including women's rights and equality. She was a strong advocate for women's suffrage and worked to help women gain the right to vote. She also advocated for equal pay for equal work and for women's access to educational and professional opportunities. Roosevelt's impact on women's history extends far beyond her time in the White House. She continued to work for women's rights and social justice long after her husband's death, and she was appointed as a delegate to the United Nations, where she played a key role in the creation of the Universal Declaration of Human Rights. Roosevelt's legacy continues to inspire women today. She was a trailblazer for women in politics and public life, and she showed that women can be powerful leaders and advocates for change. Her commitment to women's rights and social justice has made her an icon of women's history, and her impact on the world will continue to be felt for generations. Eleanor Roosevelt was a leading figure of the 20th century and one of the most important figures in the history of women's rights. She was a diplomat, humanitarian, and advocate for women, and she used her position of influence to help advance the cause of women's rights and equality.